Y'all, here are 3 ways that you are secretly sabotaging your interviews as a transitioning teacher looking to go into corporate, okay? My name is Jasmine. I have left the classroom 4 years ago. I was in education for over 8 years, and now I make over $150K working remotely in ed tech. And for the past 2 years, I have been working exclusively with educators to help them use their teaching experience to make more money. All right, so let's go over it. Number 1, leading with your degrees. Let me show y'all if y'all can see my background. I have all my degrees. I have a doctorate. With my doctorate, I'm not leading with it because when you're working for corporate, when you're working for a business, they are looking for you to solve business problems. So I don't want you to think that your degrees don't mean anything. Like, they absolutely mean something, especially if you paid money for them. But instead of like focusing on what you did, like your end result of your degree, talk about what end result you're going to bring to that company with you working there. Okay. Number 2, stop talking about students. Stop talking about students, especially if the job description does not call for it. Again, working for corporate means you're working for a business. So most likely they are looking for you to help them bring in new business or retain business. And I know you're going to be thinking, okay, but everything I do is student centered. I want you to think about, number 1, learn your new career. I always say learn your new career. Take a course, get a certification, whatever you need to do to become a master of your new role. And then once you really truly know what your role is going to be doing, then you're going to market relevant experiences. So if the role calls for training, instead of you training students, talk about how you helped other teachers train, or maybe you've trained other teachers. Pull all the other things. More than likely, if you're a teacher and you've been teaching for more than 2-3 years, you have done other things besides just teach, okay? And the last thing is being nervous in your interviews. You should not be nervous. You should not be nervous. And there's typically 2 reasons why you are nervous, but I know that there are general, regular interview nerves, but if you are nervous on your interviews, there's 2 reasons. Number 1, you are making this interview very high stakes. And the thing is, I know that you want a job. So you're like, oh my gosh, they gave me an interview. I really want to do a good job. Yes, however, but that mindset, that thought process does not necessarily help you be more calm. You need to be calm and confident. Whenever I'm hiring for people in my company, if you're nervous, all I'm thinking about is, okay, you're probably going to be nervous with clients, and we don't really want that. And even if that's not the case, that's how it presents in the interviewing. Another reason why you're probably nervous is going back to step 2, learning about your new job. It is more energy to pretend like you know how to do a new job versus you actually knowing how to do it. If you come to the interviews being as confident as you are with teaching, okay? Whenever you're in a teaching interview, you don't have to pull out a flashcard when they ask you a question about classroom management. So if you're in a customer success manager interview and they ask you about your ways to reduce churn, you should not be trying to find a flashcard. You should know the answer to that, okay? All right, let me know what questions y'all have in the comments. Again, I have an entire podcast called Pretty Rich Teacher where I drop all the guidance and tips to help you land more money, make more money in new positions as a teacher. All right, let me know what questions y'all have in the comments.